That's the elbow where Doc loves to see him work.
Look at that. Blake even motioning to DeAndre Jordan, come over and set the screen for me.
Great back tap, spin to the goal and score.
His ball.
Hey, that was off the, another back tap by DeAndre Jordan. So he saved 2 possessions. Griffin passes it up. Says, oh, I should have shot it the first time. So he did. Fournier hasn't come close on 3 tries. Redick, the reverse.
Point being, it wasn't so much what the Magic didn't do in the final 4 minutes. It was what Golden State did do. They made shots. They made 3 balls. They came back from nowhere.
Bingo, JJ.
They averaged about 15 points a game over a 7-game stretch where the 3 ball's been falling. And it's amazing how when he gets off to a great start, not only does he play well, the team plays well.
Harris, a 3 ball. He's a special young player. Doc Rivers called him the best player in the league that nobody's ever heard of. Blake Griffin, they've heard of him.
7 games, only 4 points a game.
Redick again. Bingo!
Well, this is like the objective when you're playing ball. You want to play without thinking. It needs to be instinctive.
Jump hook. Griffin off to a air ball.
For whatever reason.
Leaking out as Jordan makes the catch, lays it in!
One is one, maybe a Curry's another, a Carmelo. You really have to game plan for Fry because he's so good on that pick and pop.
Fournier's confidence down the...
People had a woeful, a forgetful night against the Clippers a couple of weeks ago. It was a 3 for 13 performance.
Griffin thought about it again.
And you know what?
Payton's moved ahead of Luke Ridnour as a backup point guard. Harris at the baseline. Goes in a step and scores. He's just a nice... Oh, sure. Former Philadelphia 76er.
Right.
Oladipo. Fournier. He got to the basket there, all right.
I like him.
10 foul shooter. First team All-American at Indiana in his 3rd in Southgate on Friday, December 5th from 3 until 4 in the afternoon. First 3,000, not 3,000, settle down, Ralph. The first 300 people on Redick has it outside the arc. Griffin, the bounce that time.
He said,
not a whole lot more.
But it hurts the same.
Oladipo, 4-12. Clippers up by a dozen. 3:38 remaining in the first period of play. Paul will rise, fire, and score. I mean, he is just deadly. Right of the circle. I mean, he's just like almost automatic.
And that distance from which he typically shoots, there's Harris.
Game for him. I mean, he really wanted to do well there. Got an early 3, and that was all. They stick around. Spencer Hawes is in for the Clippers. Redick. Payton will go to work. Well, running right hand. Too many 3 balls. Last 5 baskets by the Warriors were from deep, and there's Blake
this year, but it's way above when he began his career somewhere around 31%. Just,
Well, we told you Payton can defend. Harris pumping twice.
And he met
Farmer looking like he didn't realize that November was over.
some of those guys like that look, staying with it.
Not giving Fry a good look. Well, there's a good look inside for Oquendo.
Games later and had an awesome game.
Turkoglu swings it to Farmar. All the way to the goal. Nice feed to Hawk from USC. Clippers come up with it. Matt Barnes running to the goal, laying it in, and he's fouled hard. Free throw's good. Willie Green picks it up. Fry for 3. Finally. Now you just don't worry too much about him out there.
You almost used to have to game plan for him. I haven't seen him play.
Payton brings the ball ahead. The lob.
Those were some of the
Jamal Crawford scoreless. Hawes, ball fake, go to the hole and slam dunk.
Starting to play a little bit more. You know, Fry can shoot. Certainly got to defend these guys better. Here he goes.
Gordon to Fournier. Fires a 3 ball at the buzzer. Bingo. Fournier, a bucket here. They're truly right back in the game. And that's going to bring Chris Paul and J.J. Redick and Blake Griffin back into the ballgame.
How fluid this first free throw is.
Got 2 foul shots and a ball out of bounds for the Clippers.
So he does the right thing. This feels like a 4-point game, does it?
Jordan brings the ball out to Paul. Can't you see the scoreboard from where you're sitting? Redick, a long 2-ball. Got it. Harris isolated against Griffin. Takes him hard to the hole. Double clutches and score. 41-37. They have some of the pieces in Orlando for sure. Bingo!
Oh, Tobias Harris, that's a great nucleus. Even Fournier has been a surprise.
Chris Paul from his spot. Fournier brings it out to Payton.
You can play under Payton on those pick and rolls, but he can knife
pretty
to
good
the goal.
There. Before the game with young Chris. Got a lot of shots. Broke in with the Clippers way back in 04. Did spend one season in Orlando in his well-traveled career. And Payton works with it. Here's Fournier.
I think he's going to play for a long time.
At Mandalay Bay against the Clippers in exhibition season in 2013. We thought, wow, he's really good. But then he hardly played last year. Griffin ahead to Redick. Redick finds Barnes, finds a 3-ball line, fires, bingo. Good one for a better one.
Right there, Redick could have gone under that screen. He doesn't.
Redick and Crawford could smash the Clipper single-season record of 161 3-balls this year. That was. He has 8 points in the ball game. Makes them both. DeAndre takes a deep breath, a one-bounce dribble. And that one will get a good bounce.
That bounce to go with his 19 points last year. That's the kind of game.
That one is perfect.
That's the kind of game.
You just jumped over to the table to talk about
Absolutely.
it. You interrupted him?
Absolutely.
That's nice. 1 out of 2 at the line for the outbound game. He's had double rebound 12 of his last 13. Down low to DJ. Good low post position. Just flipped. Jordan gets another.
And
winces a bit.
O'Quinn out because he was ejected after the flagrant 2.
Barnes fires and hits. This Fry's playing center for him.
And they might continue to look to DJ.
Harris all the way to the goal.
He does something.
Fry just not a rebounder in there. The Clippers kind of solved their rebound. Payton in the corner. Charge to the goal, get the bucket and the foul.
And regardless of what he's shooting at this point,
He's 1 of 8 from the foul line.
The shot will get better.
He hopes. It's already. Picks up his dribble rarely. 5 in the shot clock. He'll shoot over Fry for 3. Bingo.
And if he's going to shoot, best scores out.
Blocked by Jordan. DJ gets his 4th of the ball game. Paul to Redick for 3. Bingo.
What a great with the basketball and pick and roll situation. Turned it over 21% of the time. That's,
wow.
I mean, that's that way.
Paul, the wraparound to Griffin. He'll fire. He'll score.
See how he's doing. What a save.
Ball on the floor and save it brilliantly to Paul.
You love that.
And your all-stars are diving on the floor. You got something good going. Paul, they're left of the circle. Griffin, good find to. Oh, what a great job by Payton at the baseline. Way out front. Oladipo, his first field goal of.
You know, the Oklahoma Cities of the world get better.
Oladipo makes Clippers. Oladipo 3 in his last 3. He's at 17 and counting right now. Some games. Only 15 spots available here for each game, so sign up today. Visit Clippers.com for more details. Loses it to Oladipo. Griffin giving chase, but Oladipo will go up and he'll get Crawford back to Blake. Steps out of the paint. 4 on the clock. Fires. Scores.
Wow.
Chris Paul will fire the 3-ball. Bingo! 10 from the floor. 3 out of 5 from deep. Clippers up big. Gordon gets a bucket and a foul for 10 assists, 5 rebounds.
I mean, we're talking about how well Chris is playing. You're talking about Anthony Davis. Blake Griffin
scored 20 more 9 times this year.
off the bench.
your heart and really bring tears down your cheeks. Then we get a Christmas week. The Clippers play at San Antonio and at Atlanta back-to-back. Come home Christmas Day to play Golden State. Then ball comes to Crawford. Rising for three. Bingo.
Jordan, due for a pass, come down, and when your feet hit the ground, go right up for the jump shot from that distance.
Nicholson goes for the slammer.
Kraft 7 times in his career. He shot over 40% from three. Still a 40+% shooter from deep. I guess. I think it was kind of like take a chance on a guy at 31 who was.
Crawford goes to Hawes. Well, we have 4 minutes to go last night. Before the Splash Brothers started going splash.
They really did, didn't they?
Well, they made 5 down the stretch.
That really set the stage for that Steph Curry game winner.
92-66. Into the corner. Gordon lets one fly by. Steps in for the 2-ball.
There he is.
The ball game. Gordon brings it back to Fry. Channing's 3-ball is perfect. Pretty well. They're in the Valley of the Sun. Crawford, the big baby, reverse layup, very nice.
That's what Doc.
Timberwolves Michael Carter Williams with 20 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. That game was in Minneapolis.
In this building, that was a celebration. I mean, it was everything but champagne. Hey, first field goal of the night. About this rebuilding and losing to get a high draft pick. You know, those guys all want it.
We know what it's like for a team like Orlando.
We've had a lot of 97-72 ball games. First to 100. You know, Lawler's Law. First to 100 wins. It's the law. 100 to now 74, the Clippers. Outside the three-point line against Nicholson. Pause for 3. Bingo.
That was not the case through the first 9 games. They were missing a lot of open jumpers.
The Clippers starters are 8 for 15 from deep. Willie Green and bingo.
Yeah, well, one of the great guys in all of basketball.
Look who's in the game for the first time in the NBA. Hawes will fire the 3. Bingo. Number 30. Reggie Bullock not active tonight because of an ankle sprain. So CJ gets the call, and this has got to be a thrill. So going to Boston, winds up coming to Los Angeles with the Clippers. Now he got a job as the highest paid assistant coach. Barnes to the basket beautifully. It's out of Washington.
Who can really shoot the basketball.
Cunningham, the big baby, he'll score and get fouled. Shot at it.
No chance.
Free throw is good. Ridnour at distance. Love to see Wilcox get his first NBA basket. Green. He can still spins out. Rebound taken by Ridnour. Ahead to Green. Willie will go to the hole and score. Cox his first NBA basket. He's running to the left corner. He's got it. He'll shoot it. Bingo! The game. Clippers have won their last 7 wins. They've won by a